Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin. Today we are going to do an Islay Scotch that is 110 proof.
That's a treat.
That's kind of crazy. I'm trying to think. I mean, even the Octomore is, like right around the same price point, materially more expensive. So this is the Port Askaig Islay 110. I've been looking forward to this guy. It's been sitting on the desk for a little while as I've been waiting for this. So what do we know about this? So we know that Port Askaig is actually one of the main ports for their ferry systems to get to the island, to get to the island of Islay. There is not a distillery in Port Askaig. It's a sourcer. So they go out and pick numbers of barrels at different distilleries and blend them and do whatever. So,
But that's not uncommon.
it's not uncommon, but it is a single malt. So each bottling is just from one distillery.
It's not the same green either. Like the bottle. It's like a wine bottle green.
Yeah, a little bit.
No,
Yeah.
not like the little Froy.
No, not. Yeah, it's actually see-through green, not like, super dark green.
Green Lantern green.
Yeah, sure. Wow, that's light.
Wow.
That's really light. All right, so I don't have an age statement. There is no age statement on this guy.
Is this Pinot Grigio?
I like white
Nope,
wine.
it's not.
This is naturally colored, non-chill filtered, and they use ex-bourbon barrels is what they're using. And it is 110 proof, and I can already smell the smoke, and because I got a little on my fingers, and that's that. That is fruity smoke. I get some sweetness, smoke.
I don't get much sweetness at all.
Oh, I got like this charred fruit note coming through. It's light. A little bit of smoke, a little medicinal. Goes away. How's 110 proof whiskey go away?
I got a little bit of the afterburn.
Afterburn?
It's just kind of me right here.
Okay. Warmth from the proof.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a, what's that?
Antiseptic.
Yeah, chloroseptic, the spray.
Chloroseptic,
Yeah. That's really what I got. Which I used to love that as a kid. I used to spray that every time.
I just can't get over how light this is.
So when they go out and do their sourcing, it's anywhere 2 to 40 barrels at a time. That's what they're gonna grab. Did you get a little pepper note in there now?
No, I picked up something I wasn't expecting. Oh, like a buttery note.
I'm not buttery.
Like a buttery pastry at the top, which is weird.
I'm starting to get more towards the burnt ends, like charred barbecue.
Okay.
I'm starting to get more towards that note. That medicinal note's a little funny.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, it's almost a little meaty on the palate. There's like a barbecue type note, burnt in charred meat type note. All right. You peruse while I add some water. And then good on
This is a perfect balance of sweet fruit and dark smoke.
sweet fruit.
Typical of the finest Islay whiskeys.
This does not go into my top Islay whiskeys.
Yeah, I mean, reading the bottle and the proof, and guess we've talked about this a number of times. I have this feeling that it's distilled and it's for the Americans.
So it is one of the first ones from Port Askaig to come to the United States. I don't know if it's just for us, but maybe. I mean, or to your point,
It just seems very.
they might be more in the 80s. Most of them might be in the 80s. This is the first one to go so high. So, hey, let's kick it over to the Americans. They like the high proof stuff.
Right, and we talked to the gentleman at the whiskey festival here.
Yeah.
And everything that's pretty much a blend is
is where you come down to the 80s.
80s. It's the single barrel stuff that can get to the cask strength. But it just seems like the majority is in the 80s. It just seems like that just fits their flavor profile. So that's what makes me think
it's more for our markets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible. Man.
But it doesn't hit you like 110.
No. There's nothing that comes off overly proofy on this guy. Not in the palate, not in the nose, nothing.
God, I still go back and I get this buttery pastry.
I get your buttery. I'm not getting a malty pastry type note. I do start to get more of a
like
buttery.
A Danish.
Yeah, I'm not there. I do get where you're going with the buttery.
You will. Power suggestion is going to overcome. How long do they keep this in there?
No age statement. So they have to do at least 3 years. That's to qualify as Scotch. It has to be in the barrel for 3 years.
What barrel are they using?
Ex-bourbon. I don't know how XXX bourbon it could. I don't know. It's decent. That's about the. It's not wowing me. It's not overly aggressive that it's like turning me off by any means.
No, I mean that it has that Islay, that medicinal Band-Aid profile. Again, I'm with you. When I found out we were doing this tonight and saw it was 110 proof Scotch, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that.
Excited about it. You don't get the proof at all.
No.
I mean, it definitely drinks higher than a normal.
Right. There's a warmth. You're drinking alcohol. There's no question about that.
But I will say I'm judging a book by its cover just by the color here, and I'm like,
light,
woo.
Very light. I don't know. I mean,
Chardonnay casks. That's what this is.
No, it said ex-bourbon. It did say ex-bourbon. Anyway, $75.
Okay.
All right. For the proof. That helps swing the price up. Totally agree with that. But for a non-age stated, it's a little bit of a, all right, fine, whatever it is. But for $75, I mean, the Port Charlotte's 50-something, and it's 100 proof, and it's better.
Oh, yeah.
It's way better.
Speaking of that, we need to finish that bottle.
I'm in. Yeah, that is... If I'm going to suggest something, this is fine, and if you have it and you enjoy it, go for it. The Port Charlotte's my opinion, is a much better Islay whiskey. The Ockmore is too, but it's like twice that price.
Right.
Ockmore's very, very good too.
No, I mean, I appreciate them playing in the higher proof.
I like the fact that they experimented up there.
I think the color alone, if we were out at a bar and knew nothing about it.
Yeah. You watered that down, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't ask for water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just ignoring. Stop looking at the color, man.
Can't.
I'm just trying to be. The nose is it's on the way to being pretty good. Mm-hmm. It's not quite there. Mm-mm. The palate is on the way to being good. It's not quite there. So my concern is when it says no age statement, maybe it's 3 or 4 or whatever. Mm-hmm. If this were closer to a 10-year, this is probably really good. 10-year at 110 proof would probably be very, very solid, which a lot of the Islas tend to be 10-year. Like the base Ardbeg is, well, now it's the WBC is 5, but like the regular Ardbeg is 10, and the regular Lefroy is 10. It
needs to sit longer. It needs to pick up some more of that barrel.
It does. It's missing a couple pieces. It just needs to be, it needs to be aged a little bit longer.
Just an ex-bourbon. Don't then finish it in a sherry.
Sure. Sherry or a port or something. Yeah. Whatever it is, it needs it's missing a couple pieces to it to be really good.
All I can
it's
think
a
of
good
is
start.
We're just drinking White Dog.
It does not smell like White Dog.
No, it does not. White Dog.
It may look like it, but it
Dog
smells nothing or tastes like.
This is not sweet corn. But again, I appreciate the effort on the proof.
It's a hell of a try. It's a hell of a try, and it's really close to being a really good Scotch. But it's a pretty good Scotch. It's just like, it's not quite there.
Keep in there for 5 years.
Yeah. Add a couple more years to this. Yeah. This is like B- range.
Yeah.
It's not, it doesn't totally bother me, but it's just,
The color bothers me. I can't
it's
get
just
past
not
it.
that. I don't
care
care about that.
Everything else I'm fine with. The nose, the palate, it's just the color.
Would you prefer they added some color to it?
Sure. I'd probably have a different outlook on it.
See, that doesn't bother me at all. I just don't care.
Now it just makes me wonder if all the other ones are this color, and they're like,
Add color to it. Yeah, a lot of them do. A lot of them do.
yeah, I enjoy the nose. I get that, again, that buttery, and then I get just the typical Islay profile, that smoky, peaty, medicinal, which obviously I've learned to enjoy.
Right, yeah.
Yep, and I enjoy the proof. I just wish, I got more of the proof. Just a little bit.
Okay, maybe. I like that it's warming.
Outside of the color distinguishing it from something else, that the
proof would
did.
actually,
yes.
I don't know. I'm still getting a pretty decent warmth.
Yeah, I get the warmth.
So I'm okay with how the proof drinks. I'm okay with, like, I don't care about the color. The complexity's not quite where I want it to be for what it is.
Now, if I gave you a bourbon this color.
Well,
yeah.
Well, that's a bourbon, though. A bourbon is good. Yeah, the bourbon is gonna. Yeah, that would be wrong. That would be maybe like 2 months. That's a bourbon.
Well, I've had a bottle that's very similar to this color.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
I appreciate you sporting.
Yeah,
I'll help you drink the rest of it.
I'm sure you will.
I'll close my eyes.
Yeah. I'll get some artificial coloring for you.
There you go.
Look how dark it is.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed the review of the Port Askaig. Is that
Askaig.
Askaig. Islay 110. Again, the proof, the profile, everything is great. For me, again, it's just the color. We already know that. But we hope you enjoyed the review. If we completely missed something,
let us know.
Let us know. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a note that somebody else picked up that we didn't. Like, you didn't really pick up the pastry note that I was getting.
Right.
So.
And Islay is still a bit of a stretch for our palates.
Right.
It is relatively new for us, so we're still developing that part of our palate, and it's just so different than bourbons.
Correct.
So.
Yeah,
let us know. Love to hear from you.
Yeah, again, if you enjoyed it, we encourage you to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel, get out more content about all the different whiskeys that we try.
Again, to the point, like, this is one of the higher proof scotches.
Absolutely.
You know some other ones that are in this range, let us know.
Yeah.
We'd like to try to track them down and do them, because for us, like we said, we gravitate towards the higher proof spirits.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks for joining.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.